throw out any old thing, because under that transformed state of consciousness, any old thing is the works. But nobody else can see it if they haven't shared that point of view. So then, this becomes, for us in the United States, an extremely important social problem. We are living in a scientific world where secrets cannot be kept. And anyone, anytime, can pick up something which will short-circuit all the ancient religious techniques, yoga practice, meditation, etc. This is all very embarrassing, but it will happen. And they will see what all those sages and Buddhas saw in ancient times, and it will be very clear. To be able to see human life in the same way as you see all other people. And to do that, you have to be able to live, as it were, on two levels. The level of involvement and the level of detachment. Cultivating the level of detachment is something that is done through the mysterious human property of self-consciousness. To be able to know that you know, to feel that you feel. And by possessing that faculty, which is self-consciousness, is being able to reflect upon one's own life. We are able to become, as it were, to go to a level at which our own life is seen in its total context in the universe. That is to say, to realize that yourself is not your ego, which is the standpoint at which you are involved in your game, making science. But yourself is the eternal, immeasurable reality that is what there is. This capacity of self-consciousness, although it is that which enables us is also capable of getting us into perfectly frightful messes. Into all kinds of what must be called feedback snarls, where you know that you know. You can think about thinking. And the moment you can think about thinking, you can think whether your thinking was right or not. Did it come off? Did I do the right thinking? Then you start to worry. Then you start to worry about the kind of thinking you are doing about thinking. And so builds up our peculiar human anxiety. When these creatures that are not self-conscious behave, they behave spontaneously. They just go zoom, zowie, and do what they have to do. And so if it doesn't work, they die. But they don't worry about it in advance. That's that. Magnificent, you see. That human beings have a faint memory, kind of archaic, sort of collective unconscious Jungian-style feeling that there was a time when we didn't have to worry. When we could never be neurotic. And a great deal of religion, you see, is an attempt to regain the golden age. To see that there's something wrong. Now there isn't, but it's right that he should feel that something is wrong, because it is through this that his capacity for self-knowledge and self-consciousness develops. So you see, there is the sense that somehow or other at some time there was a fall, a point at which we became unnatural. There's a great deal of worry going on about this now, because of the rise of the computer, that a new form of intelligence, you see, is coming to the world. People are beginning to worry like anything about whether the machines are going to take us over. But we've got to realize that machines aren't... See, machine is becoming a dirty word. Just a machine. Mere machinery. See? But actually, there has grown out of us, through these things, enormous electronic circuits that are new forms of life. And these are all connected with us. They're not separate from us. They're not something like a different order of beings that might come from some other planet and conquer us. The whole development of the electronic minds and brains that we have are new cortexes. See, the cortex overlaps the original central brain. And as it were, when you play this game, you know, putting hands over hand, children like to play, it's a game called capping. The cortex caps the central brain that is more like the brain of an animal and enables us to reflect on it. Now, all this machinery that we are making is an extension of our brain and is a new kind of life. Exactly the same sensation, you see, is anciently connected with the development of self-consciousness in the cortex.